Hi everyone, welcome to another 40k battle report. 2,000 points we generally play, so it's our usual 2,000 point games. And today I'm joined by Martin of Bugle Battle Reports. Look at that.
Crossover event.
Yes, so you'll be seeing me on Martin, and Martin, obviously, he's here today, if you haven't noticed already. And he's playing, first time on the channel for us,
Space Wolves.
They look nasty.
The dogs. Probably my main army, I'd say. When I first started playing Warhammer again a couple of years ago, Space Wolves was my first army I picked. I literally went mad for images. It was Tau or Space Wolves. And because of dogs, Space Wolves it was.
Definitely.
Good choice, because nobody likes Tau.
Yes.
Dirty fish.
Right, so talk us through what you got today.
So today I'm in a single battalion. So I'm starting with 10 command points, and the list comes to a total of 1999. So I've given you 1 point.
Well, you would have done, but I'm 1997.
Oh, okay.
I see you're under point the game, and I not raise you.
So for HQs, I'm running Beyond the Foul-Handed. He's running with Assault Cannon, not Las Cannon, ignore that on it. Second HQ, I got a Wolf Lord on Thunderwolf, aka Ned. If you watch Game of Thrones, that's what I named him after. So he has the Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. He's going to be my Warlord. So he's got the Saga of the Beast Slayer. So I get +1 to hit and +1 to wound against monsters or vehicles.
Well, there's going to be a few of those.
Yeah, I didn't know I was playing Nids, so I put my list either. He's also got the Armour of Russ, so it gives him a 2-up save and a pick unit to fight last. So with that and the Storm Shield, gives him +1. So even AP -1 weapons, I'm still getting a 2-up save.
That's nasty.
So it's really good.
That's nasty.
And I spent 1 command point to give him an extra Warlord trait, the Imperial Sword, for +1 attack and strength, because why would you? So then going into troops, and I have 3 lots of 5 Grey Hunters, not Bloodclaws. Good old tactical troops, they say.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see.
They haven't got chainsaws, so they're literally just bulk standard. But they're on the list to hold the objectives, do actions. The reason I took Bloodclaws, because if you can charge, they have to charge.
This is the thing,
So
it kind of limits your options.
So if I'm going to do actions, it could mess things up. So I like a bit of control. So now we're going into elites, where the buff of the army is.
Oh yes.
So I have 3 Wolfendreads, not Vendreads, Wolfendreads today. And they're all having the axes and storm shields. Or winter shields, please say that. So you got 4 other run rules and different profiles with the axes. You can re-roll charges as well, because they're Wolfendreads. And yeah, no feel, no pain, unfortunately. That's what you sacrifice.
But they are a bit more survivable these days, aren't they?
They got obviously got due to internal, so you -1 damage coming into them. So all dreads now. And they're cheap, 125 points for one. Compared to Vendreads, which are 160. Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Rate them.
So then going into other elites, we have Terminators, or Wolfguard Terminators, should we say. So I strawed a 5 with Storm Shields and Thunderhammers. So out goes the Wolfen, and in comes Terminators, and does the job instead. Basically a big power punching unit. Go and give them strats to +1 to wound and things like this.
Don't think you're going to need it, but okay.
You got some big nids. And we got a strong 8 Wolfguard Terminators, all double lightning claws, which is the nasty ones. So I think they get 4 attacks each now because of double claws, and re-roll all their wound rolls, hitting on 2s because Space Wolves for charge. Plus I'm giving +1 to wound as well. Coming to the Assault Doctrine, it's -3, and it's just...
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh.
It's crazy. And they're really cheap, so...
Yeah, 33 points for 1 with double lightning claws.
Yeah, good option. Good option.
So that's it for elites. Now we're going into fast attacks. I have a straw of 5 Thunderwolf Cavalry. Because if you're playing Space Wolves, you have to take Thunderwolves.
And they just look cool. Rule of cool.
Yeah, you have to take them. So in that we got the pack leader with Thunderhammer, Storm Shield. We got 2 with Power Fists and Storm Shields. and 2 chainsaws and stone shields. Chainsaws are in there to take away the wounds and protect the weapons, because they are a big target. Thunderwolf can now advance and charge at the same time. So early game they are a big target. Then into heavy support, and I have a sort of 5 long fangs. I mean, who plays long fangs these days?
I was saying before we started that it's nice to see long fangs. I still think they're a cool model, but not quite as good as they used to be.
No, not as good as used to be. You can't reroll ones and stuff like that anymore. Have got strats to make not take any penalties to hit and stuff like this, but before you could get them to reroll all their wound rolls as well and stuff. But so in that sort of 5, I got 2 plasma cannons, which I do rate them highly. I got 1 las cannon and 1 missile launcher, and then pack leader with chainsaw bolt gun. Plasma cannons, I do love them because they seem to do very well.
Yeah.
And if I had 4 las cannons, they'd be a big target. Only having 1 in there, they kind of sneak under the radar a little bit sometimes.
And they're quite swingy, las cannons. You always think on paper they're going to wreck stuff, but...
We'll see if I kill myself with the plasma. But
always supercharge.
And then lastly, I have a Razorback with twin assault cannon. And so in that one, we'll start 5 Bright Hunters. And I'm going to spend 1 pre-game for a unit of 5 Bright Hunters for Cunning of the Wolf.
Okay, what does that do? That means
so they D-strike basically, yeah.
Cool.
And Frank, so they got to come in board edge still.
Okay.
And that is my list. So 1997 and 10 command points.
It's a very strong list. A lot of invulnerable.
Yeah.
Right.
Still very elite though.
Very elite. Very elite. But a big unit of 8 Terminators. Yeah. I think Tyranids, if they had boots, they'd be shaking in the boots.
Yeah. Obviously, all the Terminators will start in deep strike as well.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you want a 9-inch charge in my face?
Yeah, exactly.
That's scary. That is scary. Right, okay, which brings us to the Tyranids. Okay, so my Tyranid lists. Today I have gone for a battalion, and I've also gone for, I can't remember which way around it was. Spearhead, because I've got more elites than I have heavies, or whichever way around it is.
Heavies.
It's the same CP anyway, so I'm down 3 CP straight away, and I've spent an extra CP for adaptive physiology on the big guy, which we'll get to in a minute. So troops choices, I've got a Broodlord, just up the front there, and I have a Malamthrope, and I have Old One Eye. It was the first time for Old One Eye on the channel.
Oh, he's a beast.
Apparently he's a beast.
Yeah.
We will see. And the troops choice is 17 Gene Stealers, which irks me. It'd be nice to have 1 more or 1 less. Hey ho. 2 units of 3 lots of Rippers, and these guys are all Kraken. So why wouldn't you use Kraken?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
No brainer.
No brainer. Which would be pretty nice. Moving up the table, doing some damage, possibly. And then we have a HQ choice here, which is the Neurothrope. This would be Kronos, which is pretty much a given, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Anything psychic or shooting, Kronos pretty much every time. He's going to be with 4 Zonethropes, because everyone likes Zonethropes.
I'm just going to go be sick.
A unit of 6 is always tasty, but no, not today. Really expensive, 50 points each.
Good.
For something
They're horrible.
They can't shoot. They can't. Well, they've got a terrible close combat attack. What makes them so bad? They're going to be fine.
I have a very bad history with those.
Well, I find they either die instantly or they'll just be irritating all game.
Literally, every time I chuck like 60 attacks in, and they'll just all survive, smite me to death.
Well, not with my dice rolling, I don't think. So last time me and Martin played, he played Uchikari, and the amount of 5 up invulnerables he made was unreal. Now today you've got 4 up invulnerables.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then 6 Hive Guard, because who wouldn't want 6 Hive Guard in a Kronos list? So Kronos, for those who don't know, if they stay still and have a shooting attack, they can re-roll hits of 1, which is really nice. They've got some fairly nice psychic abilities as well, so I can make a unit have extra shots on 6s.
Yeah.
The Symbio Storm, which is pretty nice. I have put this barbed young. Actually, it's basically a Ripper. If you notice, there's 2 Rippers on the base, and you apparently get an extra free model with it. So if you just think of that as a slightly bigger Ripper,
Yeah.
we're going to call it a Ripper throughout the game.
So, a Ripper of toughness 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, a slightly tougher Ripper. And I've gone Kronos for that one as well, because he's a little bit close combat and a little bit shooty.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's
I do love the old Barbie.
Barbie's
Barbie.
about right. So that was the one I've put the adaptive physiology on, making it have a 5-up invulnerable, and if it starts getting bracketed, it's basically the better bracket above, which is pretty nice. I gave up my Warlord trait on the Broodlord and did the exact same thing, adaptive physiology for the Exocrine, because generally gets shot off in the first turn.
Don't feel they're short for me, but...
We didn't know what lists we were going to bring. We didn't even know what armies we were going to bring. It was going to be a completely blind pick. So that's what we got. And because I had the points, I just put a Biovore in there. So
Got Biovores.
the occasional Spore Mine is going to poop out and just be slightly irritating. It's not going to be too bad.
Yeah.
There's not a whole Biovore swarm like I quite like my mines dropping out. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So we've got Kraken, Kronos. Spent 1 CP for the adaptive physiology. Haven't spent anything else because I don't think the relics are all that. So the standard relic, 1 free relic you can pick. I gave to the Broodlord. I gave him Resonance Barb so he can cast both psychic powers a turn.
Yeah.
And gets +1 to casting. Because he knows to, but he can only ever cast 1 in a round normally.
Yeah.
And I did not really rate any of the other relics and stuff like that. So no one else has got any other relics. So for once, I'm actually 8 CP, because normally I burn them even before the game starts.
8's high for you.
It is massively high.
It's definitely it's a good list, I think. It's got a lot to it.
I don't know, because you initially thought it was going to be quite a big list.
Yeah. On paper, it looks a lot larger.
And I normally play swarms. So you
Yeah.
often see like units of 30 gaunts, probably 2 of those. But today, not a lot.
But all your big stuff does hurt a lot. Like the Hive Guard, the Psychics. I imagine whatever it targets will just die.
And one thing I forgot to mention was the Carnifex, which is going to be chaperoning Ode One Eye, is the only thing that's not WYSIWYG. So he's just standard Carnifex with the claws, the talons, not the claws. So he's only strength 6. Did give him the tusks because he has an extra attack then if he charges, and give him the bone mace so he can actually use his tail in combat. But 115 points. First time I used them, on paper I don't really rate them. They really could do with an update.
Yeah.
Because there's several ways of giving them +1 to hit, but you can only have +1 to hit now. You can't have +3 to hit.
Yeah.
So they're not as accurate as they used to be.
Yeah.
But we will see.
It's going to be interesting. Hey, I need to make sure to tie up the big stuff early game.
Yeah.
Especially the Hive Guard and Barbie and stuff like this.
Oh god, and you've got deep striking for days.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will see. So Martin's the guest, so we will roll off camera what the mission will be, and we'll set it up and join us on the table then. Okay, so this is the battlefield today. So a bit of a slanty angle here. Tyranids. I think they're going to be on a bit of a back foot this game because Martin has deployed super aggressively.
It's hunting season.
Oh yeah, on all squishy bugs. So this Imperial planet has obviously been under the rule of NIDS, and they've got to go down. They have got to go down. So with the secondaries, we have Martin has picked Linebreaker, which is going to be a pretty good one, I must say, because he's going to want to charge pretty much everything all the time, which brings me to Warrior Pride, which is obviously a Space Wolf one, and basically you just got to charge, haven't you?
Yeah.
Just got to charge.
Get 2 charges or engagement range for 2 of my units.
Which is nice.
So 3 points.
And Assassinate, obviously have 4 characters, so a very, very good pick. Me being super indecisive, I picked Attrition, so kill more, which I'm not sure that's going to work. Data Intercept, which is the mission specific, because today we are playing Vital Intelligence. So it is an action to do, which means only infantry can perform this. So it's going to be quite hard for me to pull this off. But hey ho, I thought I'd give it a go. And that rhymes. And I've gone Engage, which I'm not sure that's going to be the best of plays. But you only had 2 characters. I would have got 5 points for destroying all your vehicles. You know, there's not many options really, was there?
I think it's fair to say you did struggle picking second ace.
Oh, definitely.
Especially from this one, because it's from the rulebook.
Yeah.
Not chapter approved.
Yeah.
So even the lesser option.
Yeah. So we played this book purely because we play these kind of missions in our local tournaments. It doesn't give me many additional options for NIDs if we play chapter approved. Maybe deploy scramblers, possibly. But as I wasn't deep striking, because Martin's going to be right up in my face all game, and I'm going to be on the back foot, I probably wouldn't have gone for that anyway. So, let's roll for the big old who's got first turn.
Who wants first turn?
Oh, I don't know, actually, to be fair.
I kind of want to go second. Just 2.
I got a 3. It's got to be me then.
You first.
I honestly don't know if I had to pick.
I'm happy going second.
Yeah, definitely, because you can't quite get to me, I don't think.
No.
And you want me to get on those objectives so you can charge me.
If you come 4, I can counter.
Oh yeah, and if I don't, then I'm going to be on the back foot with objectives. So this is going to be pretty nasty. It's going to be pretty nasty. So this specific mission, I'm not a massive fan of, because you've got to hold 2 just to get 5 points.
Nobody likes 2 for 5 points.
No, hell no. So we're going to come back after the movement. Okay, Nid's very, very cowardly, just had a bit of a reshimmy. Screening here a little bit with deep striking shenanigans. Worried about those Terminators. Carnifex, remember, hasn't got range, just equipped with it. I really should magnetize that model and get rid of those nasty guns. Exocrine have spent 1 point as if he hadn't moved to get a line of sight on some lovely, lovely dreads. Just a bit of a reshimmy. Over here, we can see about 10% of that tank. These guys advance to get on the objective. These Rippers advance to get on the objective, just on the other side of those containers as well. Gene Stealers, a bit of a cowardly advance. I didn't think there was any point in moving their full movement, because Martin was very kind and told me that these guys can advance and charge as well. They could have potentially got 18 inches, left them out there, but playing a bit cautious. They've got engage anyway, so there's no point in putting another unit to their death. So, Psychic Phase. We're going to try Simbo Storm on the Exocrine, because it can affect him on 5s and 6s. Think that's a fail. No, definitely not. So, spending a CP to reroll both those dice. That's a Perils, which is lovely. So I take how many mortal wounds now?
Be a big 3.
So it's okay. It's not so bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. So he's taking a wound, so I put a different coloured dice on him to show that. And once again, Luke, that's the first barrage of the Psychic phase. Perils do happen. Perils happen a lot. So Simbo Storm does go off on that guy.
Yep.
Obviously, he's not going to do Smite, because he can't see any enemy models. But these can, because they have a slightly better Smite. They have a range 24. Sadly, the nearest visible has got to be that Dread. So, they go off on a 5, but they get to reroll 1s because the Neurothrope, oh thank God, is nearby. Okay, so it does go off. So it's a D3 plus That's 2d3 actually, isn't it? Because there's a unit of 4 of them, which is quite nice.
4?
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's 4 mortal wounds on
Down
that
4.
guy. Over here, Catalyst is going to go on the Gene Stealers, if I can help it. He also has a Resonance Barb, so he can do 2 powers, but nothing else is in range. So, nearly a Perils again, but those guys do have Catalyst, which is quite nice. So I'm going to go with the Hive Guard next in the shooting phase, and they're going to shoot Long Fangs. So, this is 12 shots, hit on 3s, rerolling 1s. Because of Kronos. Okay, so a few fails already. So 3s.
I hate Hive Guard.
Everybody loves Hive Guard, man. What are you talking about? Okay, so that is 7 at -3, is it?
Ugh.
And ignores cover.
That's the 6 ups. So I say 2.
Not bad, not bad.
So 5 go through. What's the damage?
No, actually it is -2, I believe. I got that wrong. I'll just double check. And it's D3 damage, isn't it? Because I was thinking it's 2 damage a pop. It's not. I'm lying, people, already.
If it's -2, it wouldn't make the difference tonight. I did roll 85s.
Okay, it does. Okay, it is D3 as well, so I was right about that. So 5 D3s.
I've got 2 wounds each, so 1 out of 5. Yeah. So kills 1.
Doesn't.
1 wound.
Well, the other one will kill, so that's.
2 deads.
And then kills a guy.
1 and 1 more.
And kills a guy.
So you killed 4 in total.
Not the unit.
So I've got 1 left.
Not the unit. That's not what you want here, is it?
I'm going to leave my last cannon.
I thought so somehow. Right. So the Biovore has not moved. He's going to try to shoot that lonely guy. It is -1 to hit because obviously the obscuring terrain in the centre. He hits on 4s normally, so he's hitting on 5s, rerolling 1. So he just spawns a mine. Okay, it takes me to the Exocrine. He's going to put his first 6 shots into the damaged Dreadnought. So hitting on 3s because it's as if he hadn't moved. As much as I want that to be a 6, I drop that dice. Can't cheat. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, 5s and 6s explode. So no good. But 2 5s give me 2 extra shots.
Toughness 7.
And these are 7. Probably should have put a stratagem on there, but it's my own fault for forgetting. So 4s. Okay, so that is -3 this time round, and it's 2 damage apiece. So only 3, yeah.
So 4 from 1 roll. So 2 go through, and it's 2 damage, yeah?
It is each, yeah.
So it becomes 1 damage because due to internal.
Exactly.
So down 2 wounds.
Okay, so I'm going to do the same trick again. I was hoping to do it a little bit more, but like I said, I did forget that there is a way to increase the damage. I'm hoping maybe not spend the CP at the moment and I can pick off 2 wounds. Shouldn't be a problem, right? He says, that is terrible.
Got a 6.
Got a 6, there's an extra hit. All these need to go through now. So wounding on 4s. Oh, that's bad. 2. So you need to fail both of these for it to be destroyed because obviously you reduce the damage because of Duty Eternal. He's failed both.
So I can't save it now.
So it's gone. Does
What?
it?
It's only 1 damage.
Well, it's technically 1 damage now because of Duty Eternal, isn't it?
So I'll spend 1 command point.
Okay.
Try and keep him alive. So 4 up.
He makes it. That stops me from getting attrition as well.
1 wound, I go down to 9 command points.
That is nasty, actually. Right. Yeah, there is a stratagem that can make me do potentially more damage, but that was my own fault. So over here, we're going to try this guy. So first on the channel, freshly painted, so therefore he's going to die pretty quickly. I'm going to try to shoot Martin's tank, and I can only see Martin's tank, so it's 12 shots. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I am hitting on 3s. I can't re-roll because he has moved. Even though he is Kronos, he cannot re-roll. Okay. Not so bad, not so bad. This is strength 8, so wounding on 3s. Okay, and it is AP2, for a big old 2 damage apiece. So that is 5, 6 saves.
So 5 ups.
Oh, he's good.
So 3 go through.
He's good.
2 damage each.
2 damage each.
So down 4 wounds.
Okay, wow. Not dishing out the damage as much as I want here. Damn. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spend 2 CP at the end of my shooting phase to shoot with the Hive Guard again.
What?
I'm going to put, this is crazy, I'm going to put 4 shots into the Long Fang, 4 into the Dread, and 4 into the tank. So Long Fang first. Hitting on 3s, rerunning 1s. Okay, so no exploding on this unit.
2's the wound.
2's the wound. There we go. So that's 3 minus 2.
So 5 ups.
Nothing.
So
oh, he's definitely dead. He's definitely dead. Right, so now the Dread. This is the one that I really want to die. Rerolling the 1.
2 2's.
No, no, no.
Oh.
This is not what we want. And then wounding on 3s, because 8 versus 7. Okay, it's 2 there. There's 2 there. Okay.
4 ups.
And you've already spent the CP.
Yeah.
Right, does he blow? Oh, he does!
Oh.
Your 6s have cursed you.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Let me just check. I'm pretty sure it's 3 inches D3.
Okay, so it is 3 inches and it just clips the tank. Who do you want to do first?
Let's do Razorback.
Okay. Oh, 3 damage.
That's 1. Beyond. Can't be a 1. Takes 1.
Yeah, he's fine. He loves
and
life.
he gets a 5 up feeling of pain. So he's down to 7.
Okay.
And the other Avenger, not Avenger, takes 1.
Okay, that's fine. And then the 4 shots going into the tank.
So now 1 wound.
On 1 wound. What could possibly go wrong? So that is 4. And then wounding on 3s again. Okay, that's a good roll. It's a good roll.
Minus 2, yeah?
Yep.
So 5 ups.
Okay, so 2 fail. But whatever it is, it's going to destroy.
Does that throw up?
Thank God for that. 4.
And how many come out?
That's
4
1 dude. Okay, okay. So I won't be charging. So that is the end of my actual turn. So I will get 1 for good old Line Breaker there. Not Line Breaker, Engage on all fronts. Got Line Breaker on the brain today. And I do have 3 things I've destroyed with attrition. So we'll see if Martin can knock my attrition off for me. With his turn 1, so his command phase obviously gets a dice. Okay, so Martin has advanced these dreads. He wrote some nice advanced rolls there.
So Beyond just moved up, touching. So now I've got line of sight onto the Riffers if I want to shoot him. Grey Hunters has just moved up. I end up a charge either onto the Riffers. Hopefully then I can swing around and nick the objective off Barbie.
It's going to happen.
Hopefully.
It's going to happen.
One Wolf and Dread's advanced up here, so he can't charge his turn. This one's just moved up, so I could get a charge off in there.
Oh yeah.
And then all the thunderbolts got flying up around the corner.
That's pretty dangerous.
And I've actually left my back objective.
Okay.
Because if I set out back, I'm just going to get shot off. So I need to put some pressure on.
Definitely. It's going to happen. It's going to hurt.
And the one unit we're sat out back, we're in long fans.
Yeah. This is it. This is it. But we'll see, because you do have a lot of stuff in reserve still. So.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay. That's how I just got to bite my tongue this time and take what pain comes. And then hopefully...
I think you'll be dishing the pain.
Hit hard back.
Right, so shooting, I guess.
And Grey Hunters advanced up.
Oh yes, they got 6 and they managed to get within the 3 inches.
So got 1 within 3 and the rest hiding. Just to make it harder for his gen to see this. Wherever they're going to go.
Tactically, not hiding.
So, shooting.
Okay, where do you want to begin?
I don't know if I want to shoot anything, in all honesty.
Just in case you accidentally kill them so you can't charge them.
Yeah. There's how many wounds does a Rifter base have?
I think they only got 4 wounds. I'll double check, but they're only toughness 3. With all your stuff out there, I won't be getting a save because Yeah, those dreads have some decent AP. I think they've only got 6 up normally anyway. So yeah, you're going to mince them. It's not going to be a problem. I mean, if you're scared of rippers, then there's something going wrong here. So they are a toughness 3, 3 wounds apiece. They have 4 attacks is what I'm going wrong with. They have a 6 up. So against your Marines there, they will get a 6 up save. Against the Dreads, not a chance in hell.
So I think we're going to do beyond the heavy framer and assault cannon into Barbie.
Okay.
Just
Might as well.
heavy framer, D6.
Of course. Mine's black dice, people. I'm going to burn those dice.
Wounding on 5s. So 3. -2 because Devastator Doctrine.
Mm-hmm. So 4 save. Okay.
And then assault cannon. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 5s, I would say.
6, yeah.
So 3, -2.
Is it -2 normally? I suppose.
Assault Doctrine. Devastator Doctrine, sorry.
Alright, it's a heavy cannon, isn't it? Yes. One
wound.
One wound. I'm okay with that. So I'm down to 17.
Okay, then we'll do the Wolfen Dread, who did advance. We'll shoot a Stormbolter into the Riffers.
Okay.
So just 4 shots.
Can you see? Because you can't. Oh, actually, yeah, I would say you probably could, yeah.
Yeah. So 3 hits, 3 wounds. So 2 no AP.
Okay, that's good because they've only got 6 up. Might have got cover from there, but it doesn't make a difference. So 2 wounds on one of them. So I will put that down now. I'm assuming you're going to just trounce them anyway. But yeah. 2
And that's it for shooting.
Yes, because you don't want to do too well, do you?
So we'll start with the charge that matters, which is the Grey Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just see what we get. And go from
They're
there.
going to Overwatch, which is of course a joke.
9 inches.
9 inches. I think they're
So
in.
that should get what I wanted to
I
do.
think they are in.
So yeah, I can get to 9 to there,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll just trail them in.
Mm-hmm. Because they have to charge the nearest, but they don't have to end closer to the nearest, do they?
As long as one of them is in like that,
Yeah.
the rest can go a bit of trail.
And these guys have obsec, so they shut me down of scoring that objective, which is pretty nice.
So next charge is going to be the Wolfen Dread
Mm-hmm.
onto these Riffers.
Sure.
Make sure we get 8. Yeah,
Cool.
just
Yeah.
over 8 to 8 inches. 7. But because it is Wolfen Dread, can we roll?
For free, nice.
9 inches.
There you go.
So he'll go in there. And then I think I'm going to be cheeky.
That wasn't cheeky?
Do we think Beyond can get in? 11?
Because it's not directly, because you've got to get through the window. I'd say it's probably a 12-inch charge, but give it a go. You can re-roll with Bjorn?
No.
Ah.
We'll try it and see what happens.
Okay.
No.
Okay. The thought was there, though. Everyone knows that he tried charging, so that's where the fear's at.
There is a cheeky one. And Thunderbolt full charge.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't
The
you?
Rippers. Yeah.
Because
They're in on 5.
you know that I'm not going to interrupt.
You could with Rippers.
Yeah, uh-huh. Sure.
Okay.
Right.
Thunderwolf Cavalry.
These guys over here are just going to make short work of the Rippers.
Yeah. So do the Power Fist first and see what happens. So 6 attacks with Power Fist. Hitting on 3s. Because I get +1 hit. But subtract 1. Power Fist. 2s.
Oh yeah, definitely. All day long. They're just...
Yeah. So 2 damage each.
Okay, so that's enough to kill a base. So I will remove the Deathwing Terminator.
There's the Thunderhammer. So hitting on 3s. Me too.
It's enough.
2s. So 2 at -2, 3 damage.
2 at -2, 3 damage apiece.
He's still alive.
They got 3 wounds apiece.
I don't know how many was there.
Only 3.
So all
They're
dead.
dead. They're all dead.
Ideal.
Martin was worried he wasn't going to destroy them.
I can't remember how many was there. So then we'll do the Wolfen Dread.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got 2 profiles I can choose from. So I'm going to do the one I can make 2 hits. So cleave attack.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, scythe. So it would be 5 attacks, 4 with a shock assault. They'll become 10 because I'll make 2 hits instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my hits on 2s, because I get +1 from the Space Wolves.
Yep, Rippers have got this, people. Rippers have got this. All day long.
Let me just check something. I'm like core. No. So no rerolls.
Okay, so only 3 fail.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s.
Yeah, strength 6.
Okay.
So 6 at -3, 1 damage each.
1 damage each. And how many have you done this? 6?
6.
So that's enough to destroy 2 bases. Well, actually, one guy has done 2. That's 5. And one guy has 2 wounds left. So it's got to be on that guy.
Okay, so now I power in. Try and kill. So do it like that. So 2 to attack. Might not kill him, yeah?
I don't know. I would say so.
Normal attack. How many wounds has it got?
They've got 2 wounds left.
Okay.
2 wounds left. So these guys haven't got chainswords, I've been told. So they're just using fists, but that's still enough for a Space Wolf to murder 2 tiny Rippers.
I'm tempted to spend 1 +2 wound.
Okay, you're wounding on 3s anyway.
Yeah, I'll spend 1 for Savage Strike, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, so Space Wolves get +1 to wound.
Yeah.
So now they're the Space Angels.
No. So 5 attacks, hit on 2s, the Space Wolves.
Oh, it's just as well, Martin. Because all you need now is 2s to wound, and you got this.
And no rerolls.
Do you want to spend 1 for a reroll, or are you happy that 2 will do the job?
I'm going to spend 1.
Might as well. You might as well.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh!
1.
So don't roll a 1, and that is wiped.
So 2s. 2 2s.
That's enough. He's gone. Oh, actually, there's 6 up saves because you haven't got any.
No.
Come on, Ripper. Oh, he's dead. He is dead.
Just going to wipe this threat.
I was a bit worried actually. I honestly thought they were gone, but
I probably should have done the harder attack with the Wolfen Dread. Gets 3 damage, D3.
yeah. Only 3 would need to get through then.
Yeah.
So, but hey ho.
All worked out in the end.
It all worked out fine in the end.
So all good.
So Martin is now down to 8 CP?
Yep, 8 command points.
That's not bad, that's not bad.
I think that's the end of my turn.
So you definitely charged.
I definitely get Warrior
We'll go to the board. So, Warrior Pride. Martin definitely made a charge. So how many points do you get for Warrior Pride?
3 points.
3 points for Warrior Pride, not a problem. So far, no Assassinate. No Line Breaker as yet. It's pretty close. So do you say 2 points for Warrior Pride?
3.
3? That's big.
A mighty 3.
Big. And I actually won attrition, so I get 4 points for attrition, which is the first time possibly ever that I've played attrition that I've actually managed to score that. So in my command phase, I got CP back. In the movement phase, I've moved this guy up, spent that CP as if he hadn't moved. So the Carnifex is moved up very slightly. Wants to have some fun. The Neurophobe is flown up and floated on top of the building. This guy has remained stationary. Gene Stealers obviously have advanced because they can advance and charge, and they're going to try to shut down some of your scoring because I didn't score any primaries this turn, and I'm hoping to do the same. Now the Spore Mines do not score primaries. I just put it there because if you put somebody next to it, it will explode, which is quite nice. So Psychic phase will go first. So I will try a... I think that's a bonus, isn't it? If I use a smite. I will use a smite over here, obviously, into these guys. So he's got Resonance Barb, so it is actually +1 to this. So it's just a standard D3. For 3 damage on your Wolfies.
That's 1 wound.
And he's going to put, or try to, put a Catalyst on these guys. Goes off. So once again they have their 5 up, feel no pain. Alright, that's him done. Over here, we're going to do a... Who do we want to go? I suppose with smites, it has to be the nearest, sadly, doesn't it?
Yep.
And I believe those guys are the nearest.
I hope so.
Do I really even want to do that? Right. I will use this guy first.
Yep.
And I'll try Simbo Storm on the big guy, because he's still within range. It's pretty nice. Goes off just. So on the 5s and 6s, he does some cool stuff. So he is going to do a smite, which has to be the nearest unit. So looking for a 6 now. We can reroll 1s just as well. Okay, so it does go off just. So yeah, Luke, that would have been 2 perils in 2 turns. So a big old 1 mortal wound on that unit now.
Took that one off.
Have they taken any damage? Because there are 2 wounds, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not least as fast forward in the Larky.
See, old school Marines are still good. They still have a place, people. So these guys would do Psychic Scream. Has to be the nearest. Doesn't have to be visible. Can reroll 1s because that guy's nearby. Oops, just smacked your model, so that goes off. So go to Psychic Scream. You're not a Psyker, but you're still affected by mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds. And they will do smite on that unit as well. So it's going to be a 7 now to go off. That does go off. And so that's 2d3. So that is a big old 3 damage on that unit.
One left.
Still alive. Still alive. It's not the plan. It's not the plan. Right. And with that, the Biovore I can see, so he's going to pink a single. Cheeky mine. Misses, so it deviates, because he's looking for 4s. He's not that accurate. Okay, so this guy. It's got 12 shots, rerolling 1s. Cannot shoot beyond because he's in the way.
No, you can shoot beyond.
Oh yeah, because it's got to be within 3 inches.
Yeah,
that's changed. It's not 8th edition, Ross. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Is that beyond, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to need to try to get rid of him. Try being the operative word. Although if you shoot beyond in the face, he's not going to be too happy about it. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. 1 fail. 1 fail. Wounding on 3s.
What top should be?
8.
I'm 8.
Oh, you are 8 as well.
You're on.
Oh wow! Of course he is. Of course he is. So 4s. Pick your targets. Know your targets, people.
Don't want that.
So he's going to be all right. It's only 5.
Yep.
At -2 and only 1 damage because of your yeah. Because you're
So -2.
It is -2.
Cover from touching.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, we're going with that. We're going with that. So
How many was it?
it's only -1, and it's 4 of them.
So 4 ups.
It's only a maximum of 4 damage, people. So
if it failed 2.
so only 2 damage effectively.
I feel no pain on
yeah,
fives.
because
Take them both.
yeah, easy. Know your targets. Obviously, shoot the things or ask questions before you do it. I would have been wounding on other stuff on 3s.
Beyond's coming back to you now.
Big, oh yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Right. What have we here, shooting wise? There's definitely no shooting over there. Is there any point in me shooting the other dread? I will try to shoot the cavalry then, because they are all in range. It's still easier to wound, but I know dreadnoughts are really tough now because the -1 for the damage is really nice. So, re-rolling any 1s. Okay, got 1 more out of it. Wounding on 3s because you're not 4, you're 5s. That's a big deal. 3s. That one's okay. Remove those 2. So that is 5 at -2.
So 4 up and vulnerable.
Ah.
2 going through.
Okay, and the damage is...
They're D3, yeah?
It is. One guy's taken...
So 1's on 1 wound.
Yep, so that kills one guy. And then the other guy takes a big old 1 wound.
So 1's dead, 1 on 3 wounds.
Okay, it thins it out very, very slightly. Very, very slightly. So the Exocrine over here, He's going to shoot the Dreadnought at the back there. I am going to spend 2 CP, taking me down to 5 CP now to give an extra damage when shooting, because Dreadnoughts are a pain in the butt. So rather than 3 damage, obviously he only does 2, but here's hoping, eh? So I put the first 6 into him, see what happens. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, 5s and 6s are golden.
Oh, don't want that. Definitely don't want that.
So, no. So 1 additional hit, wounding on 3s. Okay, so that's 4 at -3, and it's back to 2 damage again.
4th involve.
So only 2 damage because of the 2 CP I spent.
Yes, you're down to 6.
And then I might as well shoot the other 6, shall I? At the same target. Might as well. Rerolling those horrible 1s. That's not a good roll. So.
More 2s. That's what we like.
No. Oh, that was a lovely roll. So 1 additional dice. And wounding on 3s.
2.
Okay.
3.
3. At minus.
So 4th involve.
-3, yeah.
2 damage each is going to be, so we're leaving 2 wounds.
Still going to be alive. It's still going to be alive. I probably should have shot him earlier on, but hey ho.
I think I will command 1.
Okay.
So you're down to 7.
Oh, sorry. Nicking your dice. Oh, touched
I
your
know
fancy dice.
I know you like some.
He's okay. So he's only taking 2 damage.
Down to 4.
That's okay. That's okay. Not enough this turn. I need to get that attrition.
The shooting's helped me a lot less than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Especially Hive Gardening.
I know I've got a lot of attacks over here, but they're only wounding on 5s. And it would take you down to your 4 up invulnerable. So I don't know how well they're going to do over there. Trouble is, shooting the Dread, I'm hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s with the Hive Guard. Only wounding on 3s, and it's D3 damage, so there's a chance I could.
So it's only ever going to be 1 or 2 damage max.
Yeah, this is it. Is that going to be enough to destroy that Dread? That's the question. Or can they destroy enough? So I'm hoping this turn he can destroy that. That's 1 attrition point.
You think?
He can destroy that, hopefully. 1 attrition point. Maybe, possibly. Not going to happen.
Yeah, you haven't actually killed anything yet.
I haven't killed anything yet. Are they going to be enough to destroy that unit over there?
And Terminators are coming.
Terminators are coming, people. Terminators are coming, so... Scary times! So I'm definitely spending 2 CP without a shadow of a doubt. So it'll take me down to 3 CP in my turn 2. It's pretty nasty. But who are they going to shoot? Who would you shoot, guys? So...
Nobody.
Yes, I'm going to spend a 2 CP and not shoot anybody.
That's good.
Hive Guard, right. I'm going to trust my Gene Stealers can wipe out some wolves. So they're 4 damage apiece, those wolves over there, aren't they?
Yeah.
That is a big, big deal. I'm not sure I can deal with it, but I've got to give it a go and trust them. So, Hive Guard, I'm going to shoot that guy. And I don't think it's going to kill him. And I don't think he would kill him on his own, so I need to trust. Trust. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Thankfully for you, they don't have the... that's a wound on him, isn't it?
No, it's
not
yours.
that. Cool, that's an extra hit there. And then wounding on 3s.
Could be in trouble.
I don't know.
Could be in trouble.
Alright, so you 4 up invulnerable. And you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 7. It's the best I've done so far. 7 4-ups. And it's D3 damage apiece.
I'm half and half about this, because if you kill him, you can't get near that objective at least.
Oh, that is very true.
Yeah.
That is very true. I didn't think about that.
So I'm happy either way, yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Didn't think about it.
He's definitely dead.
Yes, he is. That was totally my fault. I should have trusted my dice.
So yeah, 6 go through. Don't roll D3s, because you only need to get a 5 up from 1. Your damage.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, if I wrote all 1s...
You will live on 1 wound.
Yeah, so it's 5, yeah?
You need a 5 up.
Oh, there's 6 saves, isn't it?
Yeah, 6. We need a 5 up and kill him.
Yeah. So they did really, really well then. They spiked massively, and they weren't that great earlier on, so...
Does he explode?
No. Nope. Okie dokie. That was terrible. That was terrible. I should have thought ahead. But I didn't think I was going to do that well. Gotta trust your dudes. Trust your dudes. Right, so with the charge phase, Gene Stealers will obviously... you got like crack grenades and stuff, and so if I did my Broodlord first, it could be a bad idea. I think I shouldn't clutch at straws. I should go all in. I was thinking if I get the 6 to go over there, because there's a pipe in the way, so it does slow me down. And then a unit can't grab 2 objectives, though, can they? I do not believe so.
No, the only coward's holding one of them.
And it's tough to get rid of them. So if I wipe them out, I'm currently only on 3 objectives, and you would be only on 1 objective. So at the beginning of your turn, you wouldn't score any in.
No.
So I shouldn't be risky. I should just go straight for these guys. Right, so the charges. Charges. Don't think they can really fail. They're in. Yep, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. So I'm going to move these guys in a second. I'll roll for the Broodlord while you guys are watching. I don't think he can really fail either. Nope. So I'll sort that out in a sec. Mine's just reminded me, because I'm an idiot, I shot with a Biovore rather than using the actual mission specific. And means the following turn I would have possibly get points, possibly not. So basically, if you hold, let's say, 3 objectives and you've done the mission specific on that, the intel, it means in your following command phase you do get 3 points. So depending on how many objectives I would be on in my command phase next, it would be an additional lot of points. But it was my own fault. I did mess that up. So for you guys screaming on camera, yes, I am an idiot.
I didn't know. I just literally thought about it.
The Carnifex has rolled boxcars on the Advance, which is going to be pretty nice. And these guys are obviously all in. So Martin's probably not going to interrupt.
I'll do you a favour. Yeah.
Oh, what? So I will go Gene Stealers first, because if he does interrupt, this guy obviously lets them hit on 2s rather than 3s.
74 attacks onto my Thunderbolt Cavalry from Ross.
So the hitting on 2s.
Oh.
I can't even get him.
See all those dice, people. All the dice.
Jesus, I can't hold him. Orcs players must have massive hands, is all I'm saying, right? Can't really shake it, really, can you, either?
All the dice.
All the dice, all the time. Might as well stop it, because it's going to take me an hour to get rid of those ones. That's all the ones?
Ugh.
That's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Right, I'm wounding on 5s is the issue. But 6s take you to your 4 up rather than your 3 up.
Yeah.
So they're only 1 damage apiece.
I'm pretty sure they end up.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. So 5s and 6s. So 25% chance, right? 12 invulnerables and 5, 6, 7, 8 3 ups. Martin's got this. He's going to do the 8 3 ups first.
So there's 4 wounds.
Okay.
So just mark 4 up there.
So far as 4 wounds. That's
And
a
then
dude. Because one guy's taking damage.
12, 6,
And 12 4 ups. Because of those lovely storm shields, people.
So 6s, not 6s, 4s.
Okay, it's not the end of the world.
I'm not sure. Right, so 4, 8, 10, 11 wounds.
Right, and one guy's taken a wound already.
11, so it'd be 3.
Put my finger on that.
So 3, and then it will kill 2, so I've got 1 left, it'll be.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave my Thunderhammer, because pack leader.
It's a shame it's not like Lord of the Rings when they die there's a chance the wolves stay behind. Because that would be pretty cool.
So yeah, just that 1 Thunderhammer left.
Are you going to interrupt?
No. Okay, where's your Broodlord? How far can he power in? 3 or 6?
3. Okay, so I'm not going to spend extra CP because I believe it's 3 to attack again. Broodlord, because the Thunderwolf pulled away more than 3 inches. I can't get there, so they're just wrapped around, waiting for the Thunderhammers to smack me in the face. And obviously Martin's pulled that guy off of there, because it's just...
It's lucky my pack leader's where he is.
Yeah.
If he was closer, there would have been problems.
I think there's going to be problems next time anyway, but we will see. We will see. So, yeah, go for it.
So Thunderhammer, hit back. So hitting on 3s.
Ah.
And toughness 4.
Only 4.
So 2s. Just one vulnerable.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, so 1 5 up. I'm okay. I'm okay.
And the dog. Some 2s.
Oh, dogs are good. Dog's more accurate than the Marine.
And 3's wound.
Oh, come on, people.
Well, let down.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Puts me in a pretty good position, but Terminators is all I'm going to say. Terminators. And the fact that I forgot about the mission, that was a bit of an issue. But I do have Engage, which is pretty nice. So that is at least 2 points there for me. Okay, because of attrition, and I was worried, I decided to spend 3 CP, which is stupid for me to do, possibly, to kill that single wolf. It did happen, but only just. Martin spent a CP to reroll a wound, a save as well. Only just took him out, which turns out he was harder than all the rest of the cavalry put together, which is ridiculous. I only did that because I've got 3 points in the bag for attrition, so Martin needs to kill 3 things in his turn to stop my attrition. Was that a good idea or not? I do not know, which does mean I cannot shoot twice with my Hive Guard next turn.
Which I'm happy about.
So it is Martin's turn 2.
And here we go with Terminators.
And here we go with Terminators. Okay, so in the movement phase, yeah, stuff happened.
Yeah. So here, Bjorn's moved out. Iron up Barbie. Because he's got no command points, so he can't overwatch or enter out. So Bjorn's going to have free reign and everything. Avengers just moved up onto objective. Back here, I managed to get 2 units into his deployment zone. And the town is going to be eyeing up the Bible and the Exocene in that.
And then these guys.
Lords come up, and the town is straight come back at the Gin Seers. I'm hoping to kill all his infantry, so then he can't do his secondary.
Which I forget anyway, so might not.
I was mentioning an and where to go, but I need to kill Genesis off PC.
Okay.
So shooting. Start down here. Let's do the Wolf and Dread into the Psychics.
Okay, sure.
Just a Stormbolter. 1 hit.
-1 to hit because of that dude.
Yeah. Nothing wound.
Okay.
Bjorn. He's got 17 wounds. Let's try and take everything to Barbie.
Sure.
Because he's got 5 up invul, we said, yeah?
Yes.
So he may save some rules. Framer. Mighty 1. Nothing. Assault Cannon. Hit on 2s. Wounded on 5s.
So he hits on 2s in combat and shooting. That's a great HQ choice, isn't it?
Go beyond. Don't leave him well. 3 at -1.
3 at -1.
Take some wounds, please.
How about no? So 3 up saves. Come on down. I take 2.
Out.
I take 2. So down to 15. There's 15 on the dice there somewhere. There we go. Okay.
Grey Hunters over there. We're going to double tap into the Bible.
Sure.
Just because.
Go for it.
I'm in tactical doctrine, so.
I thought you might be somehow.
-1 to hit, Bible winner.
Yes. Who's that guy? Yeah.
Hit on 4s.
Okay.
And then toughness.
4.
So 4's wound. Just 1. -1 because it's tactical.
I'm in cover anyway, so it's back to normal. So I think he's only a 4 up, and he's fine.
Yeah. That's it for shooting. Because I don't want to kill too much. Or do I? Nah, if I shoot any Genesis, you're going to take away.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So let's go in charge phase.
Oh,
because this is what we want to see.
It's all juicy. It's all juicy. I can't interrupt people. I spent way too much.
So I'll start with the Wolf Lord first.
I think you may be in.
To get him out of the way.
Somehow, I think you may be. No way, you're in.
So that's an 8. So I actually want to move him 8 other side.
Okay.
Just so you get character blocked in it. From Tyranids, hopefully. So.
Trashing the table.
And then the big one, these Tyranids have to make it in.
Okay, so it's a big old 9.
Yeah.
He makes it! Look at that. Those dice, man. I'm telling you, those dice.
Yeah, it's a big old 11, so right up in there. Cool.
If they're not dead, I'll be very, very surprised. You're just going to mince. You've got so many attacks with those guys.
Yeah.
Unreal.
This can be amazing. Oh, ignore the one with fucking huge claws. Murder Fang.
Do you think Murder Fang is viable then, or no?
I've run him a couple of times, and he does kill things.
There's up his name.
He did have a game with Old One Eye last time I faced user.
My old one eye is miles away because I was trying to screen you out, but he'll be slowly working his way up the table now.
Right, so then
Over here.
Beyond into Barbie.
Wow.
Wolf and Dread into here. 7, takes in. Then Tyranids, multi-charge.
Okay, so I'm going to go for both of those guys, yeah?
Yeah, they were Exorcine and Viral.
Okay, right, so...
9.
I think if they're going for both, then surely he's further out than 9. Yeah, he needed 10 for that dude. He's slightly further away.
Both been 9 away.
So he's closer, you see. So he's definitely 9 inches. Yeah, he's definitely 9. Definitely 9. Oh, well, he's slightly closer. That's 9. So he is more than 9.
Okay.
So you need a 10 if you want to do both.
Okay, then do both.
He's going to do it. He's confident, people. It's going to happen. Oh, what?
Boom.
So you rolled 11 twice in the charge phase. Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Not in a row.
No. Oh, well, that's alright then. So Terminators are definitely into those two. That's not what you want to see in life.
So everything made the charge.
Yeah, so you're going to leave those other guys in?
Yes, I can stay there.
Cool, no worries. This is definitely painful. There's not a lot I can do about that.
Into him.
Not a lot I can do about that. Right, who do you want to attack with first? Because I can't interrupt, so it doesn't really matter.
No. So, let's do the less attacks first, shall we? Because Tyranids will take.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a handful of dice and a half.
You just check some stats.
Right, Bjorn.
So 6 attacks.
He's going to mess him up.
Hit on. Oh, Starfight face. Armor rush. Jelly Seals fight last. Not going to make any difference.
Well, yeah, they're going to be dead in a second anyway. But yep.
So Bjorn, 6 attacks. Hit on 2s.
So it's just an ability he innately has. He just goes, you just fight last, yeah.
Armor rush relic.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice.
So strength 12.
Because I got powers that can do that, but you have to obviously roll for it. So wounding on 3s.
We roll in rolls. So 4.
Whoa.
Minus stupid.
He's got a 5
Minus
up.
4.
He's got a 4 up. 5 up. So either way, it would have been 5 up anyway. So save normally. How much damage is this?
D6s.
I am going to I can. So it takes 3.
So 3d6.
Dun dun dun. Oh, of course there's going to be a 6 in there.
How many wounds have you got?
I got 15.
And you're coming in.
Yeah, well, I can't do nothing with that. That's 10, that's 15 exactly. These black dice, I am going to definitely... Right, so does he spaz out and try to attack you back? No. That would have been pretty nice if he did. So that is gone. So what did I say? Freshly painted model, and he did no damage this game.
He took 1 off Beyond.
No, you saved it. I did take 4 off of your tank, I think.
Could raise you back.
So yeah, a nearly 300 point model. Yeah, cool.
Bjorn. So then the Wolf and Dread.
That's his comeback, Bjorn.
Has he got Involve?
No.
So I'm going to do the strike.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on freeze. Into hits. How many wounds does he have?
Good question. 8, I believe. 8 and only toughness 7.
Okay. I'll leave it. I'll leave it at that because it doesn't really matter because objective we contested.
Yeah. No one's scoring that one.
Freeze wound.
Okay.
So just 1.
Minus
4, I want to say.
Well, then I have no save.
So minus 3.
Okay. Still have no save.
And D6.
Okay, so mind spending some CP to get extras to wound because he needs to kill that Biovore and Exocrine.
Yeah, so do Savage Strike for 1 command point. So then we're going to put 2 guys into the Biovore.
Okay.
So hitting on freeze.
Okay.
Yeah, hitting on freeze. Because hammer. Same as not doctrine. Strength 8.
So 2's the wound.
So 3 up -2.
Okay. How much damage? That's
3
enough.
damage each.
Then that kills him. Okay.
Okay, and then on to the exit scene. 10 taps.
Should be enough to kill him.
So freeze. Oh, never know. And then strength 8, toughness
8.
So it'd be 4s, but I've got +1, 2 wound.
Yep.
3s.
So 3s.
So just 4 and -2.
Just 4. Yeah, well, yeah, no worries. So either way it would have been 5 up, so my invulnerables made no difference. So I fail 3.
So 3 damage each.
Okay.
So 9 damage.
So these guys are going to attack next. Lightning claws for days.
Yeah. So hit on 2s, we on 1s because of Wolf Lord and their core.
Yeah, we'll come back after this short message. So all 100% hit so far, 100% accurate.
So we on 4s, and now we roll my win rolls.
Right, so I have managed to save 6 Gene Stealers. Somehow, 32 attacks, 5 invulnerables, followed by 5 Feel No Pains, which is very good. But it turns out, he's 4 inches away. I thought I was safe, but I'm not, because with your Swift Hunter you get +1 to pile in and consolidate moves. Yeah. So he is still engaged. So he's moved up, because he made the charge earlier on.
Yep.
He's probably going to kill 6 Gene Stealers now, one would say.
Yeah, so Thunderbolt's got 4 attacks base, +1 for Shock Assault, +1 for Imperial Sword, and...
This is flipping painful.
You're not a monster, are you?
I'm not a monster.
No, so I don't get my Beast Slayer.
Oh, I do apologise.
No. So Sapphire, so 6 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, so a Thunder Hammer. So on this. This one, Terminators. Reading on 2s. Oh, so that was 5 or whatever.
Okay. Invulnerables is not going to happen. Hell no. So that is 4 dead.
Yep.
And the dog. Well, I presume they're dead. So 4. First guy, Feel No Pain. Just chuck a dice. If they make 3 of these every time, it'd be genius. No, first dude dead. Second guy, dead. Third guy. Oh, it's close. Fourth guy, dead. So it's 4. Now the wolf gets to go. We've got 1 Gene Stealer remaining.
Hit on 2s.
Okay.
Strength 5, so 3s. So 1 and -2.
He's okay. He's going to consolidate back into me.
You can do your attacks.
Wonderful. Obviously, I can't do the heroically intervene him because that was a consolidate. That wasn't a move. Doesn't really make a difference who I kill. I'm going to go for the Wolf Lord because it's just whatever. Only got 3 attacks because obviously less than 10 models in that unit now. There's only 1 Gene Stealer remaining. So...
This on Wolf Lord?
Yeah, Wolf Lord, he's toughness 5, so it doesn't work. Yeah. So you get 1 on your invulnerable.
What?
Takes 1 damage. Whoop, 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 whoop. Big O1 damage. D3, number of attacks from this guy. It's a big O3. What? So he is technically double his bracket because of... not Symbos, adaptive physiology. So hitting on 4s. It's 2 of...
Toughness 4.
Okay, so over here I'm going to do the Bone Mace, hitting on 3s. Wow, this one is slightly better. He actually does wound on 3s. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. So that is -1 for D3 damage.
4 up, you.
So whatever this is, obviously you reduce it by 1 to a minimum of 1. Yep. So that is only 1 damage. Because even though it's 2 damage, Dreadnoughts, baby. Right, 5 attacks now. This one isn't as good. I'll be wounding you on 4s. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. No 1s, that's a shocker. I can only re-roll Oh, I get an extra attack because it's a pair of Scything Talons, people. And did I roll the wounds yet?
No.
No, I didn't. I'm not crazy. I'm okay. I'm okay. So 4s, sadly.
Tough sewing, yeah.
Yeah. So that has made it. It is AP 3 for 3 damage, but you'll reduce it back down to 2.
4 up and roll.
Okay.
Kill him.
It does.
So, 3 damage, yeah?
Each.
Yeah, so it becomes 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I will spend 1.
Because you haven't done it yet, have you?
Nope. Because I made all my charges.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got 1, so 4 up I need.
You make it
So
again.
he's down to 1 wound.
Dun 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 dun. Wow, that sucks a bit because I was hoping to get you off of that.
I know.
So yeah, in my
that
turn
stopped you storm punch.
3, exactly. My turn 3. See, now I don't feel so bad about that guy not doing anything because I wouldn't have scored anything. So once again, I haven't scored anything.
I do score some points for me though.
Yeah, we'll run through that. So,
Line breaker and warrior pride.
yeah, so Line Breaker was definitely 4 points. Warrior Pride is another 3, which is nice. I did get Engage, which is pretty cool. Because 1 Gene Stealer survived, I have Attrition. Yeah! So, the Broodlord has shimmied around here. Over here, they're just going to stay there and try their luck against some Terminators. It's not going to be pretty. Over here, if these guys don't kill Bjorn in a Psychic phase, it's game over. I did fall back because Kraken, you can fall back and charge in, so I do get to charge first. And I'm hoping that 1 possibly will destroy NOA with mortal wounds, but hey ho, you never know. Right, so Psychic phase, what do I want to do? Right.
Oh, just worth noting.
Oh.
Turn 3, I'm going into your Assault Doctrine.
Yeah.
I'm not staying tactical.
Oh, I didn't think so somehow. So I have a guy there, he is a troop, rather than attacking, I could always do the mission, but he's not going to survive the following turn. So
the action?
The action.
Can't do it in combat.
Can't do it in combat, okay.
No.
Definitely can't do it over here. Can I do it with troops? These guys, if they did it, they wouldn't be able to psychic. So, obviously I'm foregoing that. Data intercept is not going to work. Okay, we will see. We will see. Right, I'm going to go with, hopefully, a go Super Smite on Bjorn. In his back. Rerolling 1s. Come on, people. They don't get +1, sadly. But it's still 2d3 on Bjorn.
The 1. 3.
That's not bad. It's not bad. 3. Can you ignore it on your Feel No
Oh,
Pain?
4, yes. 3 and a 4.
3 and a 4, yeah.
5 ups.
So you get
4.
good old classic 5 up, not the 6 up either. Wow, that's good. Okay, so they've got Psychic Scream as well. They're going to give that a crack. And it goes off. So obviously you're not Psyker.
Nope.
But the mortal wounds could be a thing. 1 mortal wound, sir.
So 5 up.
How do you feel about that?
Takes it.
Takes it. Okay, right. And then the smite, good old smite, on the guy behind. So, oh, it's a perils, but it's a super smite. Right, on myself, I take...
Down to 1.
I'm down to 1. I wish I did that for your damage. I guarantee this will now be a 1.
Yes.
I'm going to re-roll that for CP. I've got to try it. CP naked, that's a 6 as well. 6, feel no pains. Can you do
You know
it?
what would be really good now? If I die, I explode.
Oh yeah.
And I kill your character.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay, you did well, but you did take 4 damage.
So,
Do you explode? Oh no! Because I haven't done my Simbo Storm yet.
I like my 6s.
Oh, you do like your 6s. You're very good at it. Oh, thank God for that. Simbo Storm on the Hive Guard. If I perils, he's gone. Woohoo! Saw the 6, like pooed a little bit. So it does go off. So yeah, that only activates on a 6 for those guys. The reason I did it on them and not this guy is it's -1 to hit anyway. So that would have been 6s. That would have been 6s. And because they're slightly stronger, I thought I'd use them. That's my thinking behind. Wow, that was pretty nasty. That was pretty nasty. Not gonna lie. So Smite over here. It's gonna be harder to pull off now. Giggity. Needing a 7, and he gets it. That's a 4. Not a 3 because he gets +1 because of the resonance bar. But you need to exceed 10, don't you?
Yeah, 11 12.
So it's only a 3 mortal wounds. And he will put Feel No Pain on himself. Yeah, so he has got Catalyst, so he's got good old 5-up Feel No Pain over there. So that's the end of my Psychic phase, which wasn't bad.
4 beyond.
He deserved everything he got. Come on. Right, so shooting phase. Might as well start off with this guy. I'm going to put all 12 shots in there, because I don't think... I could do 6 and 6, but it's not going to kill him. It's not going to kill him. Right, so some dice. That is 6.
So is he hitting on 6s?
No, he's hitting -1 because vehicles and monsters and things can shoot in combat.
It's a heavy weapon.
It's a heavy weapon.
So you take -1 shooting heavy weapons in combat.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why he couldn't do his Simbo Storm on a 5 if I put it on him. It would then drop down to a 6. So,
and he's on middle bracket, counters?
he is on middle bracket.
Okay.
So, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Not massively accurate this time around, buddy. No. Okay, wounding on 3s. Okay, better for the damage though. So that is 5, -3, so definitely invulnerable saves. 2 damage a pop.
So it'll be 4 up.
Definitely not going to kill him, that's for sure.
And what's damage?
2 each.
So CP 1.
Okay.
Down 4.
It's gone
5.
over there. Nice.
So 4 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
So it kills 1.
It's pretty nasty.
So
Pretty nasty. There's not much I can do about that, people. I'm hoping Old One Eye is going to prove his worth, but I doubt it. Right, Hive Guard. I could shoot some Terminators. No, I can't because they're engaged. I'm going to try to shoot those guys off the table.
I think that's the only target you've got.
Yeah, I have no CP, so I definitely cannot shoot again with this unit. I'm hoping I can do some damage. And work that attrition. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So these guys hitting on 3s. And they do have the Simbo Storm on them, but remember it's only on 6s on that guy. On those guys. Right, so 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Happy with all those 2s.
I'm not happy with those 2s.
Oh, lots of 2s.
So 6s, so 1 additional, 1 additional, 1 additional, 1 additional, 1 additional, made up for all those 2s. Perfect. Look at that. And wounding on 2s. And I care not for your cover either, sir. So, right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, -2. What can you do?
10, so 5 ups.
It's D3 damage. So not auto dead necessarily.
Okay, so you got 7.
Okay, 7. So first one does 3.
Just 1 dead.
Next one does 2.
Yes, 2 dead.
Next one does 3. And then 1. So the next one's going to kill him. And then 1. The next one will kill him.
So exactly.
So it's enough to kill a unit there, which is nice. I needed that. So far the attrition's looking pretty good. I've got 2. Got 2. I believe that is the end of my shooting though. So we will then go to charge phases over here. Yep. Remember, Martin can interrupt because he definitely got the points. Old One Eye. Yep. So he's going to go in there. And then the Space Prawn. Mix it in. Below trees. The Brood Lord into these guys. Making it on a 4, which is just as well. You didn't remove any from the front. Well, I think you removed one, didn't you? Okay. Now I know Martin can interrupt, so don't think he's going to interrupt there. Right, actually, before I attack, I have to see if that mine explodes. Because it's the end of the charge phase, before the fight phase. On a 1 it does nothing. It does 1 mortal wound. So that's gone, so I don't attack them.
I'm not getting armor to content it.
Okay.
Doesn't explode.
Doesn't explode. It's good. So that mine, that single mine, did something. Which is good. Which is good. That saves me making an option there. So I will use Ode One Eye first on these Terminators. Let's see how good Ode One Eye really is, shall we? That's why you read rules, people. I just check the rules just to see if he's got anything additional. He's got Battering Ram, so as long as he makes the charge on a 4-up, he can do mortal wounds. I managed to kill one guy, did 3 more wounds just by moving in. Right, so he does have Crushing Claws, Scything Talons, things like that. I know it's -1 to hit with the Scything Talons. Sorry, the Crushing Claws. And you are toughness 4, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm not going for the claws, so I want a bit more accuracy. So I'm going to go for the Scything. He hasn't got a pair, so I can't really have an extra attack. So hitting on 2s. All hit. And I'm wounding on 3s, because the Crushing Claws would be wounding on 2s, but I prefer to hit, I think. I can't re-roll that, got no CP. So that is -3 damage each.
Whoa.
Can he do anything?
4, yeah.
4 so far. I've got the tail to go next.
4 ups.
Oh, he makes 2. You've already spent the CP to re-roll in combat, haven't you?
No, because it's fast combated.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I'll CP 1.
Yeah, because that was shooting phase earlier on, wasn't it? Yeah.
Let's say 2 dead.
Okay, so 2 dead, and then I do the tail. So can the tail pink off one guy? So hitting on 2s. It's a hit. Okay. Wounding on 4s, I believe.
So 3.
Wounding on 3s. There's only AP 1 and only 1 damage.
So 2 up.
Actually, I did get a 6 earlier on, which is an additional attack as well. I do apologise. Read rules, Ross. And that's another hit with the regular one, which wounds on 3s. So that's -3 damage, and the other one's -1 damage.
Up. Saved.
Yeah, so the other one, it's not going to kill him even if you fail it.
2 up.
You're good. You're good. So you got one guy left.
Yeah, pack where you are.
Right, do you want to interrupt?
Yes.
I thought so somehow.
What's this guy like in combat?
So the Space Prawn, he is not built for combat. Not in the slightest. So he is a Malanthrope. And a Malanthrope has 4 attacks. He's Strength 5, AP 1, 2 damage each. I can re-roll the wound attack roll, but this is the bit which sucks. It's only on a 4-up. His weapon skill is not accurate.
What's his toughness?
His toughness is 5.
Invul?
No invulnerable. 5 up normal save, so he will not be getting a save against you. And he has 9 wounds.
So I'll spend 2 to interrupt.
Yes.
And I'll spend 1 to...
+1 to wound.
1 to wound. So our command points.
Okay, so we're both out of command points.
There's 4 attacks. On 3s. Onto... Yeah, him.
Cool.
I think he'll do more harm than the other one.
Oh yeah, I would... Well, I don't
So
know.
that one's D3 attacks, yeah?
Yeah, that one's D3 attacks. He's hitting on 4s. That one's still hitting on 4s, but he's definitely got more
Yeah,
attacks.
so I'll do that one.
Okay.
So hit on 3s.
Okay.
No 6s. Actually.
And then wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 2s.
No, 2s, yes, because you spent the thingamajiggy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2.
So -3 because it's up to
So I got no saves.
and 3
That's
damage each.
6 damage. So it leaves him with 3 health. Ow! Okay, so he's going to fight back. So he's got 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, sadly. That's pretty bad. And wounding on 3s, but I can re-roll these. Doesn't need it. Won't kill him. It's only AP 1, 2 damage.
There's still 2 up.
No, so he's left on 1 wound.
Yep.
Right. I will also say, at the end of the fight phase, on a 4-up, you'll take a mortal wound as well, because he's toxin miasma.
Is that free or?
No, it just happens. Right, so I've got my phone here. Not cheating people. Enhanced toxic miasma. It sounds very nergly, doesn't it? So on a 4-up, you suffer D3 mortal wounds, which is pretty nice. If I roll the 4-up.
Interesting.
So you've interrupted, so I might as well go over here now. So Blenders for days. I do like a Broodlord. I've had a fair bit of success in the past with a Broodlord, but will today be his day against the good old classic Marines? Right, so he has 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Okay, looking good. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling all. Okay, for some stupid reason, because it's rending claws, his claws normally are -3, but with a rending claw, that's -6.
Okay.
So that one automatically goes through, and that's D3 damage. So one wound, and the rest are just a flat old -3 for D3 damage.
4 more, yeah.
Yep.
So 6s.
Okay, so the next one just kills a guy.
One's on 1 wound.
Oh, it
so
was.
That
Was
first
it?
one would
Okay,
kill him.
cool. Yeah. So that one
Takes 1 then.
just 1. Next one kills him. So that's 2 guys dead so far, and another guy dead.
Yep.
And dun, drum roll. He's definitely dead. That's a unit wiped.
Yep.
And fun enough, I do not want to move off of that objective. So that's all my charges. Do you want to absolutely annihilate the Gene Stealer, or shall I just remove him?
You can just remove him.
I don't think Jeffrey is going to survive. Only because he's got no fear, no pain. He would have definitely survived else. Right, so over here, with this miasma, which sounds very, very much like Death Guard to me. On a 4-up, it's D3 more wounds. So he's whatever happens, he's definitely dead.
That's pretty fucked.
So I've killed 1, 2, 3, 4 units for attrition this turn. The Space Prawn has a specific rule. If a unit is wiped within, I believe, the Malanthrope. I'm just checking the rules now. I keep calling it Space Prawn because it basically is. So prey adaptation. So yeah, within 3 inches, the unit was wiped. So each friendly unit within 6 of this model now can re-roll wound rolls of 1. So these guys obviously are him. Martin only rolled a 2 for the advance, and he said, I'm going to spend my CP and get a 6. He didn't ask. He didn't say he was thinking about getting a 6 or hoping for a 6. He goes, it's going to be a 6. And yes, he rolled a 6. Those black dice are going in the bin. So, yeah, so Martin, if he kills him, which is probably going to happen, let's face it, and kills at least one thing over here, then it stops my attrition.
So shooting phase, the only thing we're going to do, chuck a track grenade in at the 1 or 3 wounds.
Yeah, might as well. So -1 to hit.
Yeah, so
Because his ability.
Right. Shooting phase done.
Wow.
Charge phase.
The psychic phase. Yeah, there we go. That's psychic phase done.
So Terminators, charge a Broodlord.
You can't fail.
6 inches.
No worries.
We'll do that in a sec. And then here.
What do you fancy? So I'll remove the tree. But
I fancy old one.
So that's difficult terrain, obviously. But to be fair, you're going to be fine. And you're going for old One Eye.
So 7 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, I would charge him as well, really.
Who do you want to go for? What's the tastiest treat over there?
Well, he's less. He's a 6. So I'll multi-charge both of these.
Oh, okay, those 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't overwatch, obviously. So you need a 6, was it?
7.
7. Oh, yeah. Oh, you get
7.
it. No expense spent. There you go. You need exactly 7, get 7.
So we'll go in like that.
Can't interrupt, so just have fun. Whack-a-mole.
Armour Rust will go on Exorcine, not that matters. So, do I be greedy and try and kill two things?
Don't know. Do you?
How many wounds has old one I got?
Old One Eye's got 9 wounds remaining. He has no invulnerable. This guy has a 5-up invulnerable and only 3 wounds remaining.
What? Old One Eye is a monster?
He is, I believe, yeah.
So I get +1 attack, +1 wounds.
Damn! He's got to be a monster.
So 4 attacks base, plus Shock Assault, plus Imperial Sword,
Yeah, this guy's got no invulnerable, so...
plus Beast Slayer.
Your AP on this is like crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, -3.
Yeah, so...
So I'll be hitting on 2s. And what's toughness on 1 eye?
I think he's 7, isn't he? He's not as good.
So I'll be wounding him on 2s.
Yeah, he's toughness 7. It's 3 up saves. So basically, I'm getting 6 up saves. And that's it. If you leave him with any health, he will regenerate, but he's going to be dead. He's going to be dead.
Exorcine's on 3 wounds.
He has a 5-up invulnerable in the Exocrine, because I paid for that. But, yeah. What do you want to do?
Let's go 5 attacks into Old One Eye. 2 into the Exorcine.
Okay.
And the dog into the Exorcine as well.
Okay.
So let's do Exorcine first.
Right.
The 2 attacks, hit on 2s. 6s generate extra hit.
What?
Because Assault Doctrine now.
Okay. So your Assault Doctrine is bonkers good.
Yeah.
And I'm a Blood Angels player and I'm saying that.
So Strength 8.
So that's automatic hits as well, yeah?
Yeah, auto hit. Tesla.
Yeah, and I am 8, so
So I'll wound your
4s.
4s, but I get +1 to wound. Because the Beast Slayer saga.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm wounding your 3s. So both go through.
So they're basically
-3.
better Blood Angels, aren't they? And it's 3 damage each, isn't it? So only one of these fail, he's dead. 1 pass, 1 fail. Does he get to do anything? Nope, he's gone.
Does it explode?
No, I just tried.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying there.
So then on to Old One Eye.
That's crazy talk. That is crazy talk. So I've only got 6 up saves on these. So
2s, wound.
okay, so
Wounding
wounding
on
on
2s.
wounding on 2s. Jesus. Okay, so I can only make these on 6 ups.
It's -3.
Yeah, exactly. So that was 5,
Yeah.
6 ups. That's insanely good. Insanely good. Okay, so I'm
3 damage each.
yeah. So 3, 6, 9. He dead. Does he do anything? Does he do anything? Indeed. No, he doesn't. Wow, that's really good. Insanely good.
And then I'm going to consolidate into the other one.
Okay, sure. Bink. Right. You want to murder over here?
Yes.
There is a chance he can
Just
survive.
got to do my movement in.
Okie dokie. So these guys, blenders for days.
Yep. So hit on 2s.
Because the Lord's not nearby now, which is nice.
No rerolls, but 6s.
Explode. So I was
Yeah.
saying off camera how I'm a Blood Angels player and I'm well jealous. Because the +1 to wound, I can understand sorry, +1 to hit
3, 4.
balances with a +1 to
6.
wound of the Blood Angels, but you have a stratagem which gives you the best of both worlds, and you have exploding 6s.
That's what I said.
Crazy good. Crazy good.
So strength 4.
And I'm 5,
So winning on 5s.
but re-rolling everything.
Yep.
Bucket of dice, bucket of dice. Whoa, that's a lot.
That's a
of
lot.
sixes. That is a lot. A lot. Thankfully, there's only 1 damage apiece.
Yeah.
He has 6 wounds, 5 up, invulnerable, 5 up, feel no pain. Can he make it? Can he make it? So Martin needs to kill this guy to get rid of my attrition.
And I'll just want to assassinate guys.
That's a bonus.
Oh, it's tasty.
It is very tasty.
Right, so we got
How many?
5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh god.
25, 29 saves on -3. 1 damage.
5, 29. Did you say 29?
Yeah.
Oh, good God, man. Alright. Okay, so the first lot of 5s. So this is the wounds pile, which is going to be many of. And I get a 5 up, feel no pain in a second. Will this be enough? Got no rerolls. No rerolls on this dice now. That's not bad, to be fair. It's not bad. It's got 6 wounds, right? He's going to be dead, but it's going to be close, I think. I'm hoping. Maybe. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is enough. 9 in total, so okay. So you've got that, so boom! And I'm going to try to do stuff back. Not that it's going to make a massive amount of difference, but hey ho. There you go, why not? So 4 attacks back, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Yep, and I am 5. And re-rolling. Okay, which is nice, it's only -1, but it is 2 damage apiece.
2 up.
And he loves life. At the end of this, do you take any mortal wounds? No, you do not take any mortal wounds. So, Martin did exactly 4 units white, which means I do not have attrition. But, we'll go to the scoreboard. And we'll have Line Breaker.
Nope.
Are you telling me you're not in my deployment zone?
Only 2 units.
Ah, damn.
That's
okay.
why I'll set you kill one
You
of them.
definitely got Warrior Pride, 100%. So you got 3 points for turn 3. I'll put that in a second. And how many characters did you kill?
2. Old One Eye and Broodlord.
Oh, cool. So that's 6 points in turn 3 and 3 points there. Quick maths. I think it's 19 versus 15. It's beginning of turn 4. But I do have some primaries for once. Primaries are actually going to be a thing.
5 points.
Only have 5 points though, but 5 points is better than a kick in the nuts. Movement phase. So Malanthrope has moved out of combat. My Neurothropes actually remembered to do the objective. Yay, I remembered something. And these guys are shimmied up a little bit for some range on the Psychic. And also the reason I did that is I don't trust him. If he perilled right now, it could be game over. As much as I want to do extra shots with these guys, don't think it's worth it. But we'll see how the Psychic goes. I mean, Martin, what would you do? Would you do the Simbo Storm from him into them?
I'd pals, personally.
And risk it?
I'd pals.
Actually, I suppose with your 6s, you'll roll double 6s. So I will go for a Smite on this guy. So it's a Super Smite for them. It's a Perils. But it is 6 plus 3 mortal wounds on this guy. So the 6 is a 1, obviously, which I will re-roll. I've spent my CP, it's gone now. It's a 5 plus...
So he's dead.
Yeah, so that's gone.
And I think that's game.
So, possibly, and they will take mortal wounds of 3, which is enough to destroy one. Okay, so Martin said we should call it there because I would spend 2 of the last turns shooting these guys as much as I can. Might not kill them, but
it makes no difference.
I'm going to get 5 points, well 10 points now every turn for that, and I'm also going to get the intel.
You can hold more each turn. I can't score any primary because I've only got 1 unit.
No, this is it.
I can't score any secondaries with 1 unit.
And the following turn, these guys will move up to there. He will get Line Breaker. Sorry, engage all game. I've been saying.
So Ross would basically get 2-3 turns to score all his points.
Yeah. So it'll be another 4 points for engage. Data intercept will be another. So can't get it this turn, but I will get
3 points next turn.
3 points next turn, and 10 points on the primary.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so by the end of turn 3, Martin was winning 4 points up, and then in the last 2 turns, this is what would have happened. That's if I didn't kill that last unit as well. So he couldn't get Line Breaker because you need 2 units for that. Warrior's Pride probably wouldn't happen.
I need 2 units.
Oh yes, you do. Yeah. And Assassinate probably wouldn't happen because my only character is way over here. He's a character.
Oh, fair.
So you maybe.
Yeah,
but yeah, so it was pretty even, pretty bloody. So Martin was 4 points up by the end of turn 3, and then it's just down to numbers by the end, isn't it? But yeah, it's a pretty nasty mission. I know I forgot the actual the mission secondary, the mission specific, but it didn't really matter because you wiped out so many of my models off the objective, so I scored. But
looking back now, going second, it's not the best one. I think if I went first, maybe I got a bit more up fourth more, because your shooting really hurt me.
Yeah,
especially with the dreads and stuff like that.
Yeah, Hive Guard have always been nasty. They don't move; they just stay there. They want a piece of terrain that no one can see them on.
But that's how you play Nids nowadays, as well, too. Hive Guard.
This is exactly it. I honestly think Nids used to be a fairly close combat army, and they need to be again. So if they nerf the shooting and brought up the attacks, close combat attacks a bit more, I would be as happy.
The Psychics did as I expected as soon as I got near.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as soon as I found out you had an army with no Psychers in it, I was pretty happy, to be fair. I'm not going to lie.
Don't do Psychics.
And I do like those guys. I mean, I destroyed one of them with Perils. Yeah. But they are really irritating to get rid of. I mean, back in the day when 3-up was everywhere, it didn't seem much of an issue. Now 3-up is rare.
Yeah.
That's got to go. They can't have 3-up anymore. That's going to be back to a 4-up, surely.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can.
yeah, definitely. And obviously, freshly painted model syndrome. Really looking forward to see how this guy performs.
Actually, your own fault for not scratching Bjorn's armour. He's just like, fuck you, I'm going to have you.
Yeah, this is it. You shoot Bjorn in the face, you're going to die. It's going to happen. It took a lot to take him down. I think his weakness is Psychic, because toughness 8 on a character is boss. Yeah. Plus he's got the character keyword, so you can't shoot him because of the number of wounds he's got. And the fact that he just re-rolls and he's just hits like a truck.
Yeah, go Bjorn.
Oh, he is wicked. And I hope, I know World Eater's on in this game, but I hope that same kind of thing happens to Khan, because he's only strength 4. Yeah. You know, it doesn't seem to be that great. Yeah. But Ode One Eye, first time for me playing him, hits like a truck, doesn't really survive. I don't think he really cares.
But he killed Tyranids just on charge. So
he did, yeah. Battering Ram is brilliant. So, well, thank you very much for Martin coming down today. So we might see Martin again, but please check out Bugle Battle Reports. And obviously, because we're from Bodmin in Cornwall, Bugle's just around the corner. We like to support each other. Plus, I get to see Martin in tournaments, and we never get to play against each other.
Nice.
I think I've in the last 3-4 years, possibly, I've known Martin. In each tournament I've seen him in, I think I've only played once. That was the very first one.
Yeah.
And that was it. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on, mate. Really enjoyed that game. That was wicked. Thank you.
Make sure you come and check us out, because got some of your familiar faces appeared.
Yes, yeah. Luke is on your channel, and obviously my ugly mug is on your channel as well.
No spoilers for that.
No spoilers. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good game. I actually really enjoyed it using the Firstborn, because usually I just ran all dreads.
Definitely, and the look on your face when I said they've got 2 wounds, you're like, oh yeah. See, Firstborns are great, people. Bring them back. We need t-shirts that say bring back Astartes.
I love using the Terminators as well.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Terminators are massively strong, and I know those haters out there think they're going to get rid of Terminators, think they're going to get rid of Firstborns, but I think they're here to stay, man. Yeah.